Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this episode of Just Another Year Chicago Bears. My name is Nick Brody, and as always, thank you for tuning in. Have a quick 5-minute update of day one of training camp for you guys as the Bears are back. They look great, and I am super excited already for this season, and I'm sure you guys are too, because even though no pads today or anything, lots of good news for the Chicago Bears, including even Nate Davis good news, which is something that we all can get behind for sure. And thank you all for tuning in. If you haven't already, please smash that like button on this video if you're excited that the Chicago Bears are back, baby, and we are here for the next 6 months. So get ready. And also, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all Chicago Bears news and content, and comment Bear down in the live chat right now. Thank you for tuning in. Sorry I was late. I'm running all over the place, guys. I was in a beach volleyball tournament at Montrose Beach, came back home, doing a quick podcast for you, got another party to go to, and then another thing to go to. So super happy to be here for you guys. But let's go through exactly what happened at Bears camp today. Really excited about the details that came out because Caleb Williams, it was his day today. The quarterback came out today and was ready to go to war. He knows how important this is for the franchise, for him to have good practices. And yes, he did make mistakes today. I'm going to break that all down in a little bit. But he also had a ton of shining moments, hitting good passes, hitting passes he should be hitting. Really excited overall with how he did. He was hitting his wide receivers. He was working really well with DJ Moore and Keenan Allen and the tight ends. He already looks like he's understanding this offense very well out of the gate. So that's all good news right there. Caleb Williams also, according to different reports, was working on a lot of different drills, including going against the first team defense. And yes, he did have an interception today. He had a few interceptions today, a few batted passes. But I'm not worried about it because, like we all said, he's walking into the best situation as a rookie quarterback in the NFL. From a wide receiver and weapon standpoint, absolutely. But also remember, he's going against the number one defense in practice, arguably the number one defense in the NFL in practice. So he's going to have a lot of challenges, and he's going to look a lot better as time goes on. I'm excited about Caleb Williams strictly because of the fact that, you know, he's adjusting quickly. He had bad practices during rookie camp. He had bad practices during mini camp, even OTAs. We all know that. I'm not too worried about it, guys, because of the fact this is what's going to make him better. I'd rather him make mistakes now than do that later. And I want to hear your guys' thoughts in the live chat right now, exactly what your expectations are of Caleb Williams as he's at camp. So let's just kind of go through a little bit more about what happened at camp today. He actually caught his own pass, which was pretty cool. He had it deflected, caught it, went up, and had a big day. And a lot of people also, I'm not sure if you guys heard about it, but he didn't have one of his targets today. He didn't have Odunze. I'm going to get to that in a second. But overall, Caleb Williams was going through the strides really well. He looked really good. He's understanding this offense early, which is obviously key for any sort of situation. And he's a rookie. He's going to learn. But he looks good so far. So really excited about that from the few highlights that I've seen. And tomorrow I'm dropping a whole highlight clip tomorrow. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. But other big news from Chicago Bears practice today is that Nate Davis was there. First day, full participant, going 100%. He looks good. He looks slimmer. I'm super excited about it. We needed Nate Davis to come back, which was big. Obviously, we're paying the guy a lot of money. We missed him tremendously last year with Lucas Patrick and Cody Whitehair up the middle. Overall, though, Nate Davis was there today. That's really big, especially at the beginning of practice. You need your offensive line to be in sync, so it's good to have him there. And also, he's a leader. He's one of the more experienced offensive linemen on this roster. So I was super excited about that and to see that Nate Davis was 100%. And I'm going to keep an eye out on that for sure for tomorrow for you guys, because obviously we need him there. We're paying him. We overall just need that to happen. Overall, on top of that too, the offensive line apparently looked really good so far. That's at least from reports that I'm seeing. They were limited of showing highlights. They really didn't want people to, show too much of this team, which I don't blame them, because last year we were all posting like crazy plays and all that kind of stuff. So kind of blame the fans for that one. But overall, the offensive line looked in sync according to various different reports already out of the gate. It was Ryan Bates and Coleman Shelton switching off from what I'm seeing. But overall, it's nice to see that they're working things out. They're seeing who is going to do better at the position. So I know a lot of people I see in the comments right now, and thank you guys for clarifying that. Rome Odunze did not practice today due to personal reasons, and it was because he was at a funeral. So I am very, very, hope he's okay. Obviously, that's not an ideal situation, but Rome is expected to be there tomorrow. Take as much time as you need. Like, obviously, that's a very serious situation, especially, how he's doing. It's not easy for anybody. He's a professional athlete, but he is a human being at the end of the day. So unfortunately, he did not practice today due to attending a funeral. So Rome, if you end up seeing this video, we are with you and we hope all is okay. So very sorry about your loss. Take your time. We're excited to have you back, but come back when you're ready. So obviously very good news there that it isn't an injury related, but it's not very good news that for what it was for. So hope Rome is okay. Thoughts and prayers are with his family right now. The defense did shine today for the Chicago Bears, though. I am super happy to hear that the Bears defense did well. They gave a lot of challenges, not only for Caleb Williams, but the wide receivers as well. According to also Montez Sweat, is that Gervon Dexter Sr. actually worked out with the defensive ends today because he was just outshining the defensive linemen too much. So it's good to hear that they're already in tip-top shape. They're doing a really good job. Overall, I'm super excited about Gervon Dexter Sr. this year, guys. I think he's in for a monster sophomore season, and I hope that you guys are ready for that too. If you guys think that he's in for a big season, make sure to smash that like button. Let's get it up to 50 likes before we're done with the live stream. But overall, Montez Sweat had some opportunity to talk also with the press today. He said, quote, "I was a fan of Yannick before I even got here," unquote. He was asked about, hey, what would you do if Yannick Ngakoue came back? Sounds like he's open to the idea. It sounds like they work together very well. So it's good to see that Montez Sweat is speaking to the media. He's also very open about, potentially getting Ryan Poles ear a little bit like, hey, why don't we bring him back? A few injury updates, though, that I want to bring. So we'll start with the defense because we're talking about the defense right now. TJ Edwards was limited today. Didn't mention why the injury was happening. At least I didn't find anywhere. But he is limited so far. He was at his presser, so they're just probably taking some precaution. He probably just had a tight hamstring or something like that. So I'm, overall, I'm not too worried about what's going on with TJ Edwards. He sat out. It's fine. But Jaquan Brisker and the entire secondary apparently was making life very difficult for Caleb Williams and the Bears wide receivers today. Keenan Allen came out and said it's going to be a tough squad to go against. He's obviously been against a ton of squads in his NFL career. So overall, defense looks great out of the gate. I hope you guys are with me that thinking that this could be the number one defense in the NFL because it very well could happen. Going quickly into other news for you guys today, Gerald Everett was also, he did not practice today. He said that it's nothing major, nothing to worry about. Matt Eberflus even backed that up and said, we're not worried about him. So overall, really good news there that it's nothing serious. Braxton Jones was also limited today. I'm not seeing why, but apparently Larry Borum got starting reps at left tackle today. So worries me a little bit in regards to the injury status and the depth status of this offensive line, but they looked good otherwise overall, according to various different reports. Matt Eberflus came out and said this is going to be a super competitive camp, and I am very excited about it because this team hasn't been this deep in a very long time, guys. Depth guys it's not a lock to get on this roster anymore. So big things are happening. And speaking of depth guys, Elijah Hicks had himself a day today. He had a couple passes batted, a couple overall pass deflections, made things super difficult. Jaquan Brisker also made things super difficult for Tyler Scott and the other wide receivers today. So overall, things are looking pretty darn good so far for this defense. I'm already saying I'm going above 15 interceptions overall for this unit. Let's see what you guys think in the comment section below. Would love to hear what you guys have to say. But again, today wasn't a major practice, super light. It's the first practice back, guys. Expect big practices tomorrow, which I'll be covering everything tomorrow for you guys. So make sure you stay on a lookout for that. But I'm excited for this team. I think you guys should be too. Things are going to be going in the right direction. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments section below. And please, if you haven't already, please hit that like button. It helps more Bears fans see it. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to Just Another Year Chicago Bears. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I'm going to be bringing daily Bears news for you guys, so make sure you stay tuned for that. I'm about to go golfing. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Saturday. I'll be back tomorrow right after camp with all the highlights. But with that, thank you as always for tuning in to this episode of Just Another Year Chicago Bears. My name is Nick Rohde, and as always, have a great Saturday, guys. Bear down, baby.